My name is Nicki. I'm an English makeup artist and I live with Carlo and our daughter Sky in Positano, Italy. Our house is far from the road but surrounded by fruit trees and olive groves, and we grow our own food. We'll show you what it's really like to live on the Amalfi Coast. Subscribe and welcome to the Positano Diaries. Good morning. I am standing here waiting for Elizabeth. It is 7:30 in the morning at the moment and we're on our way to the Fjord of Furore this morning. Now, over the last week I have tried to film various things, various events that we've done, and everything has failed. So if today works, this is going to go at the beginning of the video and then all the failed things are going to go at the end of the video. So we'll see whether we get there or not. We went past the Fjord of Furore the other day on our way to Amalfi and we saw that the barrier was down. For the last couple of years it's been closed and hello! Buongiorno! Hello! We're hoping that it's open. If the barrier has been closed again, we are going to find somewhere else to go and have fun, and then we're going to have a very, very yummy breakfast at Casa e Bottega back in Positano. And they've closed it again here. We were gonna go down the steps to the beach, but it's been closed. So we will just admire it from the bridge. You can see how much it rained yesterday, all that water coming down from the mountains. Every summer they do a diving competition from here, and these crazy people dive off this bridge into the sea below. You would not catch me doing that. We couldn't go there. Come qua, prendi mia mano. Vai vicino, vicino. Qua, 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 qua. Ecco. Vedi giù, guarda giù. We couldn't go to Fjord of Furore, so we've decided we're going to go down to Conca dei Marini because it is beautiful down there. Have a look. È bella. Puoi scendere. Volete scendere? And it's nice and sunny. Andiamo.
Dammi questo, ci prepariamo. Vieni trovate, spizze.
As we were driving from Furore towards Amalfi, I was racking my brains as to what we could do and where we could go that wasn't too far away, and I suddenly remembered Conca, so I thought we'd come down here. And it's just such a lovely little beach. Obviously it's much nicer when all the cafes and bars are open, but it's also rather lovely like this with nobody else here. So Italy is now completely out of lockdown. What is happening with you and the boat company?
So we could already have started working, but
There's no people.
No, there's no people, and Positano is like still in a sleep mode. So we wait for the big hotels to open, like in San Pietro, the Hotel Poseidon, Hotel Pasitea, all the big ones. And this will be between the 25th of June and the 5th of July. So we hope we can start working at the beginning of July.
Okay, so we have to wait until July for a boat trip.
If you want to go with me on a private boat trip, we can do it, but I cannot bring tourists out. We need to organize the boats. You have to imagine that normally we start preparing the boats in February, March to paint and the maintenance. So we had to stop in the moment when we were preparing them. So we are still in the level of preparing. Now we started again to prepare all the boats, the maintenance, the motors, the checkups, the mechanics are coming. and this will take still some weeks, and then we have to also check up all the new legal
of course.
the things we have to, like law we have to do.
Yeah.
To
How can you keep people a meter away from each other on a boat?
we are limited with the number, so if normally we were allowed to carry 12 people, now we can carry 75% of the number we had originally.
So 9 people.
Yes.
Okay. That's not
And
too
then for the private, let's say for families, they can always be on the boat without limit, because they are from one family. But the group tours are limited by people. So hopefully we can start with the 3rd of July, welcoming our guests again on board.
Hopefully. So yeah, the ferries are running already. We've seen a few ferries start. We heard one the other day, tu l'ho sentito il traghetto. The ferry, the first day and the very last day of the season, when the ferries start, they sound their foghorn 3 times, very, very long and very, very loud. And I heard that a few days ago, and I've been seeing the ferry go back and forth.
Arancione, l'ho trovato io. Un orologio, una conchiglia e...
We are making our way back up to the car, and we're going to go back to Positano for breakfast. I can't wait.
C'era Gioia là. No, sembrava Gioia. Ah, non era?
Io sto fuori, sto qui, aspetta, adesso entro, aspetta, entro, guardate, Nicki, e abbiamo mangiato, io ho mangiato una frittata, poi Rosa ha mangiato dei pancakes, poi ho mangiato l'insalata con i pomodori, anche io una fetta di pancakes, e adesso aspetta, me ne vado. Ciao.
Lucky chickies. Luke has just bought you all of the pea plants. How yummy. And you, madam, shall we talk about last night? Shall we talk about what happened last night? What did you do? Are we going to explain what you did? It was very strange, wasn't it? Last night I woke up at about midnight. I went to bed quite early because I just had a very long day yesterday and I was exhausted. I woke up at midnight and Holly was barking outside and she wouldn't stop, which was a bit strange. So I came out to find her and I couldn't find her. So I went back in again and she started barking again. I came back out again. I eventually found her shut inside the chicken coop. And it was like something out of a horror film. How did she get in there? We could not figure it out. I had to wake up Carla because I thought I'm not going to sleep until I figure out how she got in there. Did somebody come in and lock her in there? Why would they do that? It was very, very bizarre. We're still not sure, but having a good look around, Carla has found that there is a little gap here. And he thinks she must have pushed and pushed and pushed and got through there and then couldn't get out again. I'm not 100% convinced, but I did take my big truncheon torch last night and I went round the garden ready to bash somebody's head in. Couldn't find anybody. But yes, the mystery of how Holly shut herself in the chicken coop at midnight last night.
Guarda, il giardino di Aden. Oh, arriva a Bascia Renzi, non è tanto peggio.
Maria Rita. Allora ci ha detto vi do l'autorizzazione.
So we actually came down to go kayaking, but we've forgotten our oars again. And there is a big protest going on today in Positano. So that was a complete failure. We went down to the beach to go kayaking. This is the second time this week that I have got down and I have forgotten to bring the oars with me, or that the oars have been mixed up. So no oars, we can't go kayaking. There's also a massive protest going on the beach, so we're going to go back home. I sent Nicola off to give some vegetables and fruit to the chickens and he hasn't come back. He seems to be enjoying himself.
Siamo tutti rimasti affascinati da vedere come hanno mangiato per primi semi in un attimo.
Sì.
Come arriva la madre se ne accorgono subito.
Luca told me that there's some beans starting to come out. Look, green beans. Can't wait. My favourite. Yesterday, the first ferries started back up again. As soon as I woke up this morning, I had a message from Elizabeth saying she wanted to kidnap me at midday and take me somewhere that I've never been before. So I'm very curious as to where she's going to take me. I'm going to drive down and meet her at the crossroads to Montepetruso and see where she's going to take me. All I know is that she has to go to the bank in Scafati, which is very close to Pompeii. But I've been to Pompeii and I'm sure she knows that, so I don't think we're going to Pompeii.
Hello! Tanti pezzi hanno messo al museo archeologico, logicamente, perché si
I know where we're going. We are going to a Roman villa in Castellamare called the Villa San Marco. I haven't been before, but you have.
Yes.
Not the easiest entrance to a Roman villa. Not very clear. Villa San Marco. There we go.
Fra un po' vengono le galline.
Very unfriendly lady just told us that it is closed and we are not allowed to come in. So no Roman villa today. So they're saying it's a logistical problem because they have to put in security measures now so that there is a way that people walk around without walking too close to each other, and everything has to be put into effect before they can open up. So unfortunately we can't visit the villa, so now we're going to see what else we can do for the next 2 hours before Elizabeth has her appointment at the bank. We decided to come to the nearest shopping mall because we didn't know what else to do. Everything else is shut. So we have had a very successful time. I have bought stuff for Carla, I've bought stuff for Sky, and absolutely nothing for myself. Welcome to the stunning, picturesque town of Scafati near Pompeii. Elizabeth has a quick little appointment here. We have parked in the shade next to this park, which unfortunately looks as if it's been closed for a very long time. Otherwise I would have tried to go for a walk in there. We are going to stop off at this little bar here and grab some water and something to eat if they've got anything. What an elegant little bar. It didn't look like it was going to be like this from the outside. Incredible. Elizabeth has got the most amazing looking dessert. It looks like a sandwich, but it's millefoglia with chocolate inside it.
All mine.
And that's all hers. And I've just got a little tiny boat filled with Nutella. Haven't had much luck filming this video yet this week, have I? And look at the weather today. Right, there's clouds in the garden, it's pouring with rain. Let's go out and see what it's like. Just for the fun of it. I've got on my kayaking shoes, which are waterproof. So this is the sea view currently. Very miserable today. Check on the chickens, see if they've been swept away or not in this beautiful weather. You can hardly see the chicken coop from here. Oh, little chickies, are you hiding under there? And it's nice and dry under the hen house, and they'll have to stay under there today. Very much for watching. Sky has been busy doing her homework all week, so she hasn't been able to take some time to go out and do her little vlogging bit, but hopefully for the next one. I just want to say a big thank you to all of my lovely patrons. I did put up a end of month Q&A video on Patreon a few days ago, and if you want to become a patron, the link is in the description box down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again on Wednesday.